to take him out or something, if I forget to take him out, then he can't play the next game if he plays 41 minutes or 42 or 43. Also, I'll show you this on the stat sheet on Excel. I keep a running total of how many minutes a player is playing all season, and for every 8 minutes under an average of 40 a game, he gets 1 extra minute for the playoffs, so he can play over 40 minutes in a game in the playoffs. For example, if today I play Kareem only 32 minutes, let's say the Lakers get up by a lot, which I expect them to do before this game's over. If the Lakers get up a lot by the fourth quarter, I may take Kareem out and rest him. Let's say I only play him 32 minutes instead of 40. That's 8 minutes he saved there. Those 8 minutes gives him 1 extra playoff minute. If next week I save 8 more or 16 more, he'll get 2 more playoff minutes. So you may have a player have 10 or 12 playoff minutes. You get in the playoffs, you're behind in a game, you can leave him in there and play him, up to 48 minutes. But 40 minutes is how I do it. So we're going to put in Armand Hill for St. Louis. We've already made the substitutions for the Lakers, as you saw. We're going to take out Ron Boone, put in Armand Hill, and that refigures all of our indexes, which affects all of this statistically. Fouls and steals and blocks and guarded and open, all of this. Now St. Louis is Los Angeles is a +5, 20 defensive points, 15 offensive points. We put in Armand Hill, he's just a 2 and 3. That hurts St. Louis's offensive points, so the defense +5, that's going to be tough. Going to be a lot of guarded shots for St. Louis. St. Louis is a +1 defensively. The Lakers, we took out Kareem and brought in Tom Abernathy, so we lost 2 offensive points total. And we also took out Lucius Allen. We lost more than that. We lost 3 total. Lucius Allen came out, and Earl Tatum came in, so he's got 1 less offensive points. So there's going to be more guarded shots, maybe a little more rugged here as we try to finish out the first quarter. So I want you to see how we do the substitution. It is Lakers ball. They call the timeout to get the subs in. Let me show you what I do on the score sheet while I'm doing this first game on video. Okay, on the score sheet, the player goes out, you have to put in how many minutes he's played. Right now, everybody's played 8 minutes. There's 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. I just do whole minutes. I don't do seconds. So Boone came out for St. Louis. That's an 8. Armand Hill's coming in. Parentheses 8. If he stays in the whole quarter, I'll erase that and put a 4 there and put 12 here for everybody that stayed in the game, how many minutes they played. Jabbar's coming out. He played 8 minutes. Lucius Allen played 8 minutes. Tom Abernathy is coming in. Parentheses 8. And Earl Tatum is coming in. Parentheses 8. And again, if the rest of these players stay the whole quarter, we'll do 12 for them. We'll put 4 in here. And then at the end of the game, we can just add up how many minutes everybody has played. And when I put these stats in at the end of this game, I'll do a video on that so you can see. So here's what our floor looks like now. If you start the game and you mess up and put somebody else's top in there that's not in the game that you've put in on the play chart, that's a technical foul. So I just may write a story and say the coach is fussing and got a technical foul or something. Make it part of it, make it real. In other words, but it's a technical foul if you've got a top missing for anybody, or the wrong top, or too many. You got 6 players in there. That's all could be a technical foul if that happens. So I try to make sure I've got 5 for everybody. It's the right people. It is. So Laker ball. They trail now 19-16. So let's go ahead and roll it. Lakers get it in CD. Jabbar's out. Maravich has got to kind of take over. He dribbles to C. He is open. He shoots the jumper. Row to 22. That's a good row. And the pistol bangs it in. He's 3 for 3 from the floor. 18 points for Maravich. And St. Louis now in BC. This is how fast you can really play. Let's do ML Carr. Move him into BC. ML Carr puts it up. He's open. He hits it and he's fouled. I want you to see this. A 16, that's a 16, that's a 31. That's the sweet number. That's the best number. And ML's only got 2 of those. So out of 36 possibilities on the dice rolls, he's only got 2. But he went inside and hit the shot with the foul. St. Louis is kind of rolling. They are the underdog. The Lakers have better numbers, have really a better team. St. Louis is winless, but right now they are rolling, and that can happen. The foul is on Kermit Washington. He's got 3 now. See, I didn't take him out, and maybe I should have, but we'll try to get through the rest of the first quarter with him. ML Carr is going to try to complete the 3-point play. A 26 is a 20 on his card, and he missed it. 1 through 16 again, I said, and maybe it's on a previous video, hopefully this one. 1 through 16 is good. 20, he's missed the free throw. Now we're going to roll for the rebound. If free throw rebound comes up here in red, then St. Louis gets their own offensive rebound off the missed free throw. It's tougher to get because it's tougher to get rebounds off foul shots, right? Otherwise, if free throw rebound doesn't come up here when I roll the dice or hit F9, then the Lakers get it. Oh, it's not in red, it's in yellow. Free throw rebound did come up. So they get their own rebound. Jimmy Jones, the center. Listen here, Kareem just went out. Suddenly Jimmy Jones now gets the offensive rebound. Maybe that made a difference. And it will be an A because there was a 20 on ML Carr's card. So he'll be guarded in A. You know, Jimmy's not going to shoot at guard. He's going to dribble out to C. Try to get an open shot. That is not a good roll. He's guarded. He is an F. So Jimmy Jones is all the way out an F. The Laker defense pushed him out there. So he is all the way out here in F now. We're going to hit the play chart. He's going to try to dribble to C. He'll have to shoot it after this one. 2 dribbles is it. And it's a steal. Look what happened. I hit F9. Look what came up here. Earl Tatum with the steal. As if I didn't have to stop and show you on the video for the viewers on YouTube, I would have done that real quick. The action happens just as fast or faster than it would in real life. But Tatum with the steal. So that substitution for Earl Tatum helped. Tatum's going to start the fast break passing. It's open on the fast break. A 63 is a 13. That's 3 points. We'll go one more pass. Don Ford, a pretty good passer, going to pass out to C. It's guarded. The St. Louis defense makes that second pass guarded. We're out in CD. You can do 3 if it's all passes. Earl Maravich is going to pass to C. It's open. It's a good pass by the pistol. You could say that was a no-look pass back over to Don Ford and C for the shot, and Don Ford hits it thanks to the good pass by Maravich. Don Ford, who's not really much of a scorer, is 3 for 3. Maravich has a second assist already. Good play by the Lakers. We're at 73 dice rolls, which is 2 minutes 53 seconds left. It's 21-20 St. Louis. Good first quarter. Spirits have the ball in B. Going to go back to Marvin Barnes. Posting up inside. Barnes is guarded, but that's a foul. He is fouled, though. Didn't make the shot. 16 on his card is a 33. He doesn't have any 31s, notice. He got some bad shooting numbers up to 25. Shoots a lot. If he stayed in 48 minutes, based on his shots per minute, he'd shoot 22 times. He's got 3 32s, so if he's open, he can make it with the foul. So this is a good card. He's got the possibilities of doing some good stuff, but he's wildly inconsistent. These are usually good rolls for most players, 45, but look at his shots on these. So Marvin Barnes is fouled, and Kermit Washington now has 4 fouls. We didn't take him out. Coach Jerry West didn't take him out. Is he going to try to stay with him? I don't think so. Before Marvin shoots his free throw, let's take Kermit Washington out of the game. I had him playing center. Maybe that was a bad idea. So we're going to take Kermit out. Show you how we do this. So I'll take the card out here. I'll move it back a little so you can see. Take the card out here. Take his top off. And I got to look through here and decide who I want to put in. Let's go on and put in our big guy, Elmore Smith, the 7-footer, in its center. That's going to move our numbers down. He's just a 2 and 2, but can't be helped. You got to play the sub sometime. So Elmore Smith, we're going to put his top on there. Kermit Washington comes out. Again, let's remember that Marvin Barnes is at the line for 2 shots. St. Louis is up 21-20. Let's go back to our play chart now. Make sure we do that. I tell you what, this is 10 times quicker than putting in a sub in the old APBA game. You had to race everything on the score sheet, all the ratings, and write in the new ones. And this play chart, you just take off a 1 and put in a 1. I'll show you again. Kermit Washington, delete. Go down to Elmore Smith, put in a 1. Changes all the indexes with his statistics, ratings. You've got 5 players in there. It changes everything automatically. And now let's see what we've got. St. Louis 15 and 18. Lakers are 16 and 18. So +3 defense for the Lakers, +2 for St. Louis. Let me, real quick, in case viewers haven't seen some previous videos of this game, this inbounds is the defense of the 2 guards in the game for each team. That affects what floor section that the team is likely to get the ball in. The better the defense, it can be as little as 2 and as much as 10. If the 2 guards are 1 each, you'd have some reserves at the bottom of the bench in there. I hardly ever see that. You might see 3 or 4 sometimes. But 10 would be 2 5s. 5 is as high as you can be rated defensively. Everybody's rated offensive defense 1 through 5. 1 is the lowest, 5 is the most. Those are not perfect, of course. They're somewhat subjective. They're the only subjective ratings on the player cards. All 5s are not the same, but anyway, that's what that is. This is the rebound. How much advantage there may be. As you can see, the Lakers are 1 advantage in total player rebounds of the 5 players in the game. That'll change when you make substitutions. All of this will change when you make substitutions. And then offense. The Lakers are up 1. That affects jump balls more than anything else, the chances of getting a jump ball. Okay, so let's make sure you see this. Okay, you also have to put in the time, 73. I know that's 9 minutes. We're in the 9-minute range. So Kermit played 9 minutes. Elmore Smith is coming in. Comes in at 9. Again, when the quarter's over, if Elmore stays in there, we'll erase that and put a 3. 12 minutes minus when he came in. Okay, so he'll have 3 minutes. Kermit Washington will have 9 for the first quarter. Again, a player can only play 40 minutes, so you've got to rest him for at least 8 minutes somewhere. And the rule is also he has to rest at least, every player can only play 22 out of the 24 minutes of the second half. In other words, 2 minutes of that rest has to be in the second half. If you forget to do that, or if he plays the whole 24 minutes in the second half, he has to sit out the second half of the next game. That's the rule. That's Mike's rule. Been doing that for 30 years. Okay, Marvin Barnes, 2 free throws. It's 21-20. St. Louis. Let's do the free throws. First one, the 15 on his card. It's an 8. That's good. Marvin now has 7 points. Good quarter for him. Road 11. That's a great roll, Marvin. Marvin's clicking right now. Must have had his drugs before the game. 75 dice rolls. Here come the Lakers. In E, that's a 3-pointer. They really don't have a good 3-point shooter in the game. I don't think they're going to fall for that. Abernathy's going to dribble to C. He's there, but he's guarded. It's a good dribble. Now he's going to go into B. Drew the foul. 36 on his card. Look here. A 36 for the Lakers. There's a 31 on dribble. Pass, dribble, shoot. Dribbles the 31. I know that's a foul on every player's card. I know this by heart, so I can do it fast. I'm stopping to explain it to you. Since it's a 31 and he's just fouled, if it had been a 32 on his card, he would have been charging. Open or guarded. This is open and guarded. 9 is a foul away from the ball. The rest of it's just a foul. Armand Hill, just into the game, fouled Tom Abernathy. So the foul's on Armand Hill. Write that down. That's 3 fouls on St. Louis. Not the bonus yet. 1 free throw for Abernathy. A 25 is good. 23-21, St. Louis. They have the ball. In F, finally get Jones out of there. F, Armand Hill. Finally got a passer. Passes to C. It's open. Great pass by Armand. Barnes is going to try the jumper from C. He's open. And bang, Marvin hits it. This is the best he's played in these 6 games, I think. Assist from Armand Hill. Immediately, the St. Louis offense looks better when Armand Hill gets in there. I thought about starting him. He just has those low 2 and 3 numbers. We're at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left. It's 25-21 St. Louis, first quarter. CD, Maravich. He gets to the line. The next foul is a bonus. We're going to get Maravich. He's going to pass to C. No foul this time. The ball's in D. Not a very good pass. It's guarded. Good defense. It's Earl Tatum in the game. He dribbles to C. He's kind of a shooter. And I think he's going to turn it over. Look here. 24 is the dice roll. 24 is the dice roll. 21 is the... an odd is worse than even, and that's a high number anyway. Let's look on our chart. 21 on the dribble. If it had been open, it'd be a jump ball. A V's just turning it over. So the Lakers turn it over. The crowd in St. Louis likes that. They have the ball now. The Spirits do with the 4-point lead. Out in F, Armand Hill again. It worked before. He's going to pass to C. It's open, but he is fouled on the pass. Probably a good move by the Lakers. Don Ford picks up the foul. That's his first, but the Spirits are in the bonus. That's more than 4 fouls on the Lakers. Kermit Washington has 4 by himself, right? That's why we took him out. Armand at the line for 1 in the bonus. Not a good free throw shooter, and he proves it by missing a 62 is a 21 on his shot. 1 through 16 is good, so he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Missed a chance to extend this lead, the Spirits did. Rebound now goes to the Lakers. Earl Tatum has the rebound. I'm marking this down. Tatum's going to take it. We'll set up the offense. He's kind of wild. Put it out in the F. Going to give it to Maravich. The pistol's going to go to 3-point range. He is fouled. That's why I gave him the ball. He is fouled a lot. He was going to E. That's open, as it often is, way out there. He was going for a 3-point shot if he'd been open. A 16 is always a foul. A 32, but that's just a foul this time. An 8 would have been charging, which would not have been good. Jimmy Jones picks up the foul. That's 2 on Jimmy. And now that's 4 fouls on St. Louis. Maravich gets 1 in the bonus. The first one is good. A 22. That's a good roll. Maravich hadn't missed anything. He's got 7 first quarter points. 22 again. Maravich makes both of them. So he did just what he... I had him in there for. Jabbar is out. Maravich is kind of handling the offense now. We're getting near the end of the first quarter. 25-22 St. Louis. The Spirits have the ball. Putting them out in the F a lot. Armand Hill passes to C. It's guarded this time. They knew what he was going to do, didn't he? He's done it 3 times in a row. So just 1 point on the pass, and the ball's in CD, not in C. ML Carr in CD. He's going to dribble to C. Guarded, but he's there. That's a good roll. He's going to have to shoot it guarded. Shot clock's out. Puts it up guarded to 13 on his card. A 13 is a 19. He wouldn't have made it open, much less guarded. So he missed it badly. Remember, that's an odd number. 1, 2, 3. More dice rolls. Rebound. If it says offensive rebound, St. Louis gets it. Otherwise, Los Angeles gets it. And Los Angeles gets it. Maravich comes down with a rebound. And he is going to... they're going to run the fast break. That hasn't worked well for them. In E, did they take the three-pointer? Abernathy actually is a pretty good shooter. Abernathy with the 3 is open. Okay, I'm glad this happened. He would have hit it. Let me show you. Abernathy takes the 3. In E is open. Here's his card. A 31 is an 8. 1 through 9 is good on an open three-pointer. But look what happened. Blocked by Marvin Barnes. Marvin Barnes blocks the made three-pointer. So in this game, you know the shot would have gone in. That's Barnes blocks it. I'll mark that down. The crowd in St. Louis likes that. They retain possession. There's no XF here, meaning the Lakers would have got the ball in F after the block. Armand Hill is going to run the break. It's guarded. 2 points on the pass is a good pass. ML Carr is going to pass back out to C. It's guarded. 14 is a 15 on his card. Would have been a decent pass, but it's guarded. only CD. You can go one more pass. If they're all passes, Jimmy Chone's going to pass to C. It's open. 2 points. Barnes can just shoot the shot now. And he hits it and he's fouled. He was open because Jimmy's last pass, Jimmy Chone's pass was open. So you don't pay any attention to the guarded here. The last pass was open. So they passed the ball around. It was guarded, and they kept moving the ball until they got an open shot. And Marvin Barnes now is hot. Hits the shot with the foul. We are at 92 dice rolls, which means we have 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Earl Tatum picks up the foul. This has been the best quarter this St. Louis team has played all year in their 6-week NBA season. I am sorry about that light. I just noticed that. Sorry about that. Barnes shoots the free throw and hits it. Mr. Marvin is playing well. 13 first quarter points. Okay, the Lakers could run out the clock now as I add the dice rolls. Going to give the ball to Maravich. He's going to go to E. He's guarded. There's a foul on the play. 16. Maravich, 16. Time running down. A 32 on his card is charging. So things going against Los Angeles right now. Maravich called for the charging. They don't like the call on the Laker bench. Watch out for the technical. St. Louis is in the bonus. Okay, here's what you have to do on a charging. Look here. Maravich, who's guarding Maravich? I have them set up who's defending each other. Armand Hill, the great little defender from Hubie Brown's Atlanta Hawks team in '77. Armand Hill drew the charge. He came in off the bench. Now he's drew the charge. So Armand Hill will get another chance at one in the bonus as we have 2 dice rolls left. Maybe, 12 or 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Armand Hill will get one in the bonus, and he hits the first one. The crowd loves it here in St. Louis. A great first quarter by St. Louis. 61, he hits both of them. It is 30-23 Spirits. Marvin Barnes just made the old-fashioned three-point play. So now the Lakers have time to inbounds the ball and shoot it wherever they get it. So St. Louis is going to try to put him in F. They put him in A. They run a good last-second play in A. Elmore Smith in A is guarded, though, and it is blocked. He misses the shot on the board. A 20 guarded is blocked. We give Jimmy Chones the highest-rated blocker. Is actually Marvin Barnes. He's the highest-rated blocker. So Marvin Barnes blocks Jimmy Chones' shot at the first quarter buzzer. That's the end of the first quarter. The score at the end of one is the Spirits of St. Louis 30, the Los Angeles Lakers 23, and that is the end of the first quarter. I'm going to play this game myself, maybe come back and video some in the fourth quarter. If you want to find out what happened, you can look for that video on the D. Michael channel. So that's how the game works. We've played a whole quarter to letting you see the game. Spirits of St. Louis looking for their first ever NBA win here in 1977 here at home against the Lakers, or what they are 3-2 on the season. And so we'll be back on another video with some more of this game. St. Louis 30, Lakers 23.